If you're trying to create a GIF or a GIF for social media, you can actually do it inside of Photoshop really easily. We're going to take a look at how to do this and some ways that you can be editing it, cropping it, resizing it for the social platforms that you need. Keep in mind you can use this at places like YouTube and Instagram to get attention and to really build up that connection with your audience. So once you've dragged your video file inside of Photoshop, you will see the timeline pop up down at the bottom. Now, if this does not pop up for you, you're going to go up to the Window tab and you're just going to go down to Timeline and enable that. That should pop up for you. From here, you have the ability to scroll through your video. You can clip it if you need to. You also have the ability to turn on and off the audio if it does include audio. So you're going to look at that audio track tab and you're just going to toggle that on and off and be able to play through your video. So from here, you want to make sure that you are doing any adjustments that you need. And remember, if you are doing any adjustments, you're going to need to do it screen by screen by screen by screen, but most of us are just going to leave it the way that it is. From here, we're going to go up to our File button, and you're going to go down to Export. So we're not saving as, we're going to export. And then you're going to click Save for Web Legacy. And when you click Save for Web Legacy, it is going to bring up another file that you do have to kind of go through and select different parts of what you're doing. So you want to make sure you've got that color scheme there. And it does take a hot minute to get it up, especially if it's a slightly longer video. From here, you have the ability to set any of the settings that you're going to need, but pretty much it's going to be the way that you need it to be. From there, you're going to have to click the Save button, and you're going to be able to bring up the file so that you can name it and save it. If you click Done, it's just going to claim that it's done and move on with life. So once you're ready with that, it will be on your computer and you're ready to move forward. Now, for most social platforms, it is not going to take a vertical GIF or a horizontal GIF, so you're going to want to do some cropping. So you're going to go over to your crop tool on your toolbar, and then you are just going to be able to crop it in whatever square size format you're going to need. From there, it's going to crop the entire video for you, and it's just going to play through like that. Now, in some social platforms like YouTube, they have a much smaller file size. So if you've recorded this on a camera or on your phone, it's probably too high of a quality to then turn it into a GIF that's going to be accepted by a social platform. So from there, what you need to do is go up to your Image tab at the top of your Photoshop, and you are going to go down to Image Size. From here, you are now able to redo this. What I have found is if you're working in inches, you're going to want to go to about 5 so that it lowers your size range. This is going to make it pixelated, and that's fine. That is what people expect on social media. So you're going to click that OK tab, and you're going to notice how it's now going to make your image much, much smaller, and it is going to ask you to convert it. From there, you're going to be good to go, and you're going to go through the export process again. Now, these can be used on Instagram. These can be used as a GIF wherever you're going to be adding GIFs in. You can put them on Facebook, and most importantly for me, you can put them in your community tab on YouTube. So if you go over to your YouTube page, you are going to be able to drag and drop those right into your YouTube, at which point you can then have that conversation. So when people are scrolling through on their phones, they're going to be able to see that scroll stopping GIF, but it's also not a video. It's going to be a little bit different, so that will stop, be a pattern interrupt. You're going to be able to communicate your point through there. So I highly recommend using these on social media wherever you can. This is a very easy way to export those from Photoshop. You can do your local retouching if you need to, and then you can move forward with how you're communicating with people on social media. Make sure you follow along for more tips just like this one, where we're breaking down everything you need to know as a content creator to save you a ton of time and effort so you can get back to what you love doing, running your business, and not having to stress over your social media. I'll see you in the next episode.